So we're staying in Lake Murray, South Carolina this week. Love to see what variety of species we can catch. We're gonna be fishing from the dock here a lot, but this is our setup. 4 to 6 lines usually at a time. We've got one there, the other one set up in the corner back here. We're gonna try a variety of baits, live shiners, live herring, cut baits, corn, catfish bait, you know, basically whatever we can see can catch some fish here. There's, I know, a strong striper bite. We're going out for stripers specifically a couple days, and from experience here, I know there's a lot of catfish in the lake here. There's also a lot of gar, and we're going to try to squeeze some bass fishing in as well. There's a lot of bass tournaments here, so we'll see what we catch. Should be an interesting week. Say hi. Hi. Excited? Yes. What are you gonna catch today? Striper. How many are you gonna catch? A lot. There you go. So we're out here, Murray Lake. Captain Bradley Taylor Outdoors. Striper fishing. What are we up to today?
Striper fishing in June on Lake Murray. Kind of a central reservoir in South Carolina with striped bass. These bass are stocked here for the pleasure of fishing. And it's one of the healthiest fisheries we have in the South for growing striped bass. Plentiful fish, fun to catch, hard fighting, a great resource. We're sitting off a ridge on the end of the lake now. We're about 35 feet of water fishing live bait. We've got some down rods fishing right off the bottom, and then we've got free lines out the back of the boat. Beautiful morning, probably 70 degrees in early June in South Carolina. Good breeze, and the fish are biting well.
What is that thumping we hear?
It's just a thumper box. It's a thing that was derived here probably 20 years ago. People beating on the boat with a boat paddle, just making noise to stir up these fish. And most saltwater fish are attracted to some type of sound, but it just gets their attention and helps stir them up and get them feeding.
Awesome. We're using live herring.
Blueback herring. Yes.
Blueback herring. There you go. Fingers crossed. There you go. Now you get it.
It's got everything to do with how he positions the boat.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
And communicating with the guy that's got the rod.
Uh-huh.
So when they're in a little small room, when they see them, they can but he's pretty good at it. See, they don't make who's the guy that's a big reel right there.
That's the fun one.
Yeah, that's why those guys like Chesapeake, they love going down here and catching black tackle fish.
Oh yeah. I would love to catch some of these guys on a fly rod. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, that's a pretty unique deal.
There you go. The net? You just hand me the net, I'll net it. Alright, we got another one here. I know this is just a bigger fish. I tightened it just a tad.
That's up, y'all. It doesn't matter.
Right.
That 8'll keep it loose.
Yeah, yeah.
Here you go, buddy.
This is a nice one. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's kind of.
He's starting to take his hand off it. He's a pro. Gulfstream, it's you can do. You know, 40 miles off and be sword fishing or all sorts of. There you go. He's a nice one. Got our limited stripers here. Brooks, what do you say? Is your arm tired?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Captain Bradley. Good job, man. We appreciate it.
Absolutely, y'all did well.
Yeah. So we're just setting out our stuff here on the alarm. We'll have 5 rods in the water here, and those 3 all have a mixture of live and cut herring, and we've caught a number of catfish, gar, mostly catfish. Like to catch more bass, but for whatever reason they must not be a lot around the dock here. And for these other 2 on the right there, we're going to use corn. And a lot of times we're catching carp in a lot of lakes on the corn. Oftentimes the carp in a lot of fresh bodies of water will be the largest fish around, so those are usually fun for the kids. But we haven't caught a lot of carp in Lake Murray. I know there are some here. They don't seem like there's as many. A lot of catfish. We've caught a number of catfish on the corn. Really caught a lot of different species of fish on the corn. I don't know if it's just because it's different than a lot of people use, but for whatever reason, we don't have as much trouble with the bait fish most places. Really the biggest thing you gotta worry about is turtles, which are pretty much everywhere. But here, it'll soak out here for hours until someone picks it up. And we're using these carp rigs. I actually don't even put, the center here is to put your dough for scent. Really don't even need those. You can, we use them periodically, but I've not got a lot more bites using it than not using it, to be honest. So in this case, we'll just put the individual kernels. We've got 6 of those little hooks, 1 kernel per hook. That's the biggest drawback. They come a little bit bigger than that too, but you got to just be gentle once you hook the fish. You're using those little hooks, so you can't put a lot of pressure on it. And we'll put these on the alarm here. So these are traditionally used for carp fishing, but we use it pretty much for everything. Anything that has to soak for a long time. I'm gonna strap it with bungees since we're at the end of the dock. We've had fish hit it so hard on that initial strike, it knocks it out of its bait finder mode. So this is set to a preset real light drag and bait finder mode. And once you start reeling it, the normal drag will kick in. And theoretically, that should allow the fish to take the line, not pull it into the water, etc. But sometimes the fish is big enough, the initial strike is so hard, jars the rod, knocks it out of bait finder mode, and then you might find your rod just dragged off into the water here before you can pick it up. But in any case, bungees work pretty well, and we've got them strapped on, and then we've got our actual rod stand here tied to the dock, so it's not going anywhere. And these alarms have about 100-meter range. You can just order these on Amazon. Like I said, they're traditionally used for carp fishing. We'll have a receiver that has about 100-meter range on it. We'll take that in the house or whatever you're doing. So if it takes 3 hours to get a bite, you don't have to be sitting out here the whole time. And then, like I said, we've got another setup right there. And on those 3, we're using the natural herring, live and cut herring. And that's how we're fishing when we're not really fishing. Caught a bunch of fish here, and pretty much anywhere you go that you need to soak water, you need to soak your bait, you can leave it there and not be too worried about the bait stealers, etc. Sharks, anything that needs to soak. So we'll see. When the alarm goes off rather, we'll run out and reel the fish in, see what we got. Okay, our alarm's going off. Come on, let's see what we got. All right, it's that one. All right, grab it. That's the corn. Keep your tip up. You don't see it.
Yeah, I can see it. You can see the color. What is that?
It's catfish. And there's a turtle right there trying to eat the corn. Look at the turtle. All right.
That's enough.
There we go. All right. Man, they like that corn, huh?
Yeah.
You can't catch a carp, but look how swollen his belly is.
Oh my gosh.
Man, he must be eating a lot of our corn. All right, catfish. What do you say, buddy?
It was cool.
That says it all. All right. Oh, something's on this one, too. All right, we got 2 fish on. Sounds like a good fish on that one. That one's just a turtle. We'll set this down. This is not a turtle. All right, let's see what this guy is. This is probably a catfish or a gar. This drags it pretty tight there. All right. Let's see. Get him in without crossing these other lines. Step over here. This feels like a pretty good fish. Of course, he's trying to run right through these other lines here. Stay over here, buddy. He's gonna. Yeah, you want to take over? He's got this other line now. You just ran through. All right, hold on. Let me keep him. I'm trying to keep him. Nope, we're gonna lose him like that. He can't go under there. If he gets tangled there, then we're not getting him. All right, there he goes. Here, let me get these. Bring him up a little bit more. It's probably a catfish, the way he's fighting. Yeah, catfish. Yeah. Reel in a little bit more so you don't have to bend the rod quite so much. Bring him over here when he's ready. Ugh, he's a big boy. All right.
How much do you think that weighs?
Oh, he's pretty heavy.
These ones are like before or gone.
There we go. All right. That was quick.
Good we are out here.
Yeah. And that's why we put our bungee cords on there, right? All right, got something on. Walk over here. See, he's crossed, so you come over here. There you go. Don't let him swim under that dock. Here, I'm gonna increase the drag a little bit.
Yeah, that's
It's a gar.
I knew that would be a gar because he's so aggressive.
Here, don't let him swim under the dock. Put pressure on him if he goes that way. You can put more pressure on him. That's not on these little hooks. This is on a regular hook.
Yeah.
There he is. Alright. It's all right. You're doing good. Bring him over here. Yeah, now don't let him swim under the dock. If he wants to go, then just let him go.
That's cool how they do that.
Don't let him swim under there. Now pull him this way. When he...
Bigger one than last time.
Yes, it is. I don't know if our net's gonna be big enough.
Oh no. Whoa. Whoa. Sorry, I had to move that thing.
There. Okay.
He's up. Whoa.
That's a big gar.
Yeah.
Look at that guy.
Whoa.
All right. Videoing. Good job, buddy. You got the alarm just going off. What is that, a catfish? Here. Here, you step over, I'll hold it. Oh, you don't need me. Look at him, Mommy. Brooksy's catching a fish, right? Good job, buddy. What is it, a catfish?
Yeah. Whoa. No, not the dock.
All right, just keep it from going under. You're fine.
Whoa, that's a fat chunk.
All right. Just keep it from going under. That's all right. Yeah. Good job, buddy. Yeah. All right. Can you grab the net for me right there? All right. Walk back and bring him over to me. That's a fat catfish, Brooke. Oh.
Oh no.
He's too fat for the net even.
He's really
Bring him back.
fat.
Bring him
He's
back
a
over here.
fungus, which is a giant like rabbit.
Oh my gosh. Brooks, look what you just caught.
Seems really.
That's a big catfish. Look at that. He's heavy.
That seems so wide.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna get the net off him.
Oh.
Oh, they clapped him over there too, bro.
Did they?
No, no way.
Oh.
Hudson wants to tell you.
That's a big catfish. Kind of a slimy thing.
They said good job, Brooks. Give him a thumbs
Thank
up.
you.
All right.
That's a really wide one. Kind of got hooked in the eye. Almost.
No, it's not in the eye. It's just in the mouth. Just in the corner of the mouth. It's right where it's supposed to be. There you go, Hudson. You want to kiss it? Good job, buddy.
Brooks, that must be so heavy.
It is.